Hey there, everyone. Thanks again for tuning into Sin's Workshop. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, today we're going to be talking about How to Survive Your Murder by Danielle Valentine. Well, you might also know this author by another name, Daniel Vega, author of Survive the Night and the Merciless series and The Haunted Duo. I personally am a fan of this author. I think that they have done an incredible job overall with their storytelling and with How to Survive Your Murder. It just hit me in all the right spots. I mean, okay, I'm a huge Scream fan. I love the Scream movies. Have I seen the new one yet? No. I have a 2-year-old and a 6-month-year-old. Finding time to watch a movie for me without one of them around, kind of hard to do. Don't want to scare the bejesus out of them or give them nightmares. So finding time for me to watch my stuff, super hard. Now, that being said, I'm so excited. And you know what? I also loved the movie Happy Death Day to You. Love it. I loved both of them, actually. That one and the sequel. Super good movies. Now, How to Survive Your Murder combines both. And it is absolutely 100% amazing. I know, I think I've already said that. This isn't so much going to be a review so much as me fangirling, but I'll tell you all the reasons why I fangirl and why I love it so much so that you understand why I'm fangirling. So, How to Survive Your Murder. It follows Alice. Story opens up. Cornfield. The girl hosting the party at the cornfield goes into the cornfield, meets someone with a chainsaw. Cut to Alice. Halloween night, hanging out with her friends, and they're going to this cornfield to go to the party. Now, Alice, she's not really into parties. She would much rather just stay home and watch her slasher films. Because that's what she wants to do. She wants to start a podcast on tearing apart slasher films, kind of, sort of, while also looking at true crime and analyzing what does it mean to be a final girl. Halloween night, she goes to the party. She sees her sister get murdered. I'm not telling you anything that you can't see on Goodreads. That's the synopsis. Fast forward, year later, right? She's going to the courthouse to testify against the guy who she saw murder her sister. And bam, she's knocked out unconscious in the courthouse bathroom by a Sidney Prescott lookalike. And that's what she calls her. Sidney Prescott. Sidney Prescott, lookalike, calls herself an angel and says, you have until midnight to solve your sister's murder. She's like, but be warned, there are rules. You can't die. Be mindful of your changes and analyze and figure out who the real killer is. And she's like, I know who the real killer is. I literally saw them murder my sister. And the angel is just like, are you sure you have all the facts? So you already know, okay, so that guy is probably not the murderer we think he is. So if he's not the person, who is? Was Claire just in the wrong place at the wrong time? Was he just in the wrong place at the wrong time? What the heck is happening? So you're on this mystery. She has to save her sister. She saved her sister, but lo and behold, other people start dying. And Alice is just like, okay, wait. No one else is supposed to die. I have to go save the other people who were on the manifesto. I have to go save them. It's my duty, right? So she's trying to save them. She's trying to follow all the rules of what it means to be a final girl, right? Sorry, I'm getting so giddy. And nothing goes according to plan. Obviously, it's a slasher movie. Book. Sorry. it would make a great movie. So, that's pretty much the gist of the story. And I love that. I really like how the time travel element worked. It was different. It was unique. It was a little bit Happy Death Day, a little bit of, oh, It's a Wonderful Life, you know, kind of, with the angel aspect. And it worked. It worked for the story. Danielle, they made it work. With the structuring of the storytelling, with the pacing, with the way that they took all of those horror elements, all those tropes, all the cliches, and incorporate them in the story. The same way the Scream movies do, you know, yes, they're in the story, kind of taking them apart, but we are utilizing them at the same way. That's what she does. Freaking love it. Freaking loved it. I was just fangirling the entire time I was reading this book. Fangirling. I mean, I'm fangirling right now. You can't tell me I'm not. I am. And I really liked how Alice's dynamic with her sister really flowed to the story. It flowed to adding to the story. It flowed towards the overall plot development of the story. It worked for the narrative of building this sisterly duo, and they split up, and Alice is like, no, have you not seen a horror movie? We can't split up. And Claire's just like, you just told me so-and-so is a serial killer. We're gonna split up so that we can save people. Get your act together. We're not in a horror movie. Except you are. You are in a horror novel. So you have to follow the rules. There are rules. I really have to watch Scream. There are rules. You watch the rules. So it worked. The family dynamic, that sisterly dynamic. And we're getting lots of tidbits here and there with the overall story development. It introduces a lot of twists and turns. It introduces a whole lot of red herrings. Basically, everyone is a suspect until they're not a suspect. Oh, wait. Don't they say that in one of the Scream movies? Everyone is a suspect until they're not a suspect. Until they're either dead or proven innocent. So, there's a lot of evidence pointing to everyone. Now, I'll say this. I personally, as a story, halfway through it, or about maybe 3/4 through it, I'm like, okay, these are my 3 suspects. It has to be one of these 3. But even then, I could not pin down who the suspect was. There were just too many variables, too many what ifs, too much evidence to support each and every one of them. Was it a 2-person killer? You know, are we really going for that Scream theme? Or is it just the one killer and are they really good at subverting our expectations, right? Even at the end, I was not able to figure out who the killer was. And I love that. I like being kept at the edge of my seat. I like that there are lots of elements that keep you guessing, that keep you second guessing yourself, that are throwing out more and more suspects while eliminating other suspects. Again, everyone is a suspect. You have to suspect everyone when you're reading this. And there's no way you can't suspect everyone when you're reading this because everyone has their own secrets, you know? So, that being said, super amazing novel. Loved it. The ending, the freaking epilogue, oh my god. Jaw-dropping. Absolutely jaw-dropping. I cannot stress that enough to you. How intense it was. Not to mention, I need a sequel. I need it now. I need it yesterday. I need a sequel in my hands. I need there to be a sequel. Why? Because after an ending like that, it's like mind blown, expectations subverted. You think one thing's gonna happen, and then Danielle just throws you through a loop, and you're left questioning what the hell just happened. Is this really how it's gonna end? Not to say it was a bad ending. It was an excellent ending. But man, it threw me through a loop. Didn't see that coming a mile away at all. So, what do I give this star? What do I give this rating? What do I give this book? It's gonna get 5 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Because it was amazing, memorable. I need to own it. Comes out August 30th, 2022, just in time for my birthday. I'm buying it because I need it. I need it in my hand. I need to love it and adore it and say sweet things to it. Sweet nothings. It was just an exceptional novel. Really loved it. If you're a fan of slasher movies, of 90s nostalgia, because there's a ton of that, of Scream, of Happy Death Day, yo, you're gonna love this book. Guarantee it. Valentine is just an amazing author. Yes, she is. And read it. Mark your calendars. August 30th. Read it. You have to read it. So please remember when you do purchase the book, because you better, to purchase it from your local bookseller or online book retailer. I just ask that you get the book off of other services other than Amazon. And on that note, I hope you all will continue to support me here by liking this video, subscribing to my channel, and sharing it with all your book-loving friends. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and as always, happy reading!